Hollywood has always been a place of glamour, romance, and unforgettable love stories, but it is also the place where some of the most heartbreaking splits occur. And now, one of the most admired couples in the world, George Clooney and Amal Clooney, have found themselves at the center of a storm that no one could have anticipated. Reports have now confirmed that George Clooney has officially filed for divorce from Amal, his wife of several years. The news has not only rocked the entertainment industry but also devastated fans across the globe who saw the couple as the perfect blend of Hollywood royalty and humanitarian grace. From the very beginning, George and Amal were considered a match made in heaven. George, the charming actor who had captured the hearts of millions, and Amal, the brilliant international human rights lawyer whose intelligence and compassion captivated the world, were celebrated as a power couple unlike any other. They were not only admired for their love story but also respected for the way they carried themselves, balancing Hollywood glamour with meaningful work on the global stage. Together, they built a family, raising twins while also managing demanding careers. Every public appearance seemed to reaffirm their deep connection, from the way George often spoke of his admiration for Amal to the moments Amal stood proudly by his side during film premieres and awards shows. But behind the glitz, it now appears that cracks had been forming for quite some time. When George Clooney filed the divorce papers, insiders revealed it wasn't just a legal formality, it was the culmination of months, perhaps even years, of growing tension. Reports suggest that the moment Amal finally signed the documents was one of the most emotionally charged episodes of her life. Witnesses described her as heartbroken, unable to hold back tears, overwhelmed by the reality that her once celebrated marriage had reached an end. For Amal, the divorce isn't just about the end of a love story, it's the shattering of an entire world she had built with George. Friends close to the couple have said she truly believed their bond was unbreakable, which made the signing of those papers feel like a painful betrayal of every promise they had once made to each other. Speculation has run wild as to what went wrong between George and Amal. Some sources point to the pressures of balancing their global careers, with George often traveling for film commitments and Amal deeply engaged in international law cases. Others whisper about lifestyle differences, with George yearning for a quieter life and Amal pushing for a more ambitious global presence. There are also claims that personal disagreements began to escalate, creating distance where there was once warmth. Whether it was time apart, misaligned priorities, or a deeper unresolved conflict, what is certain is that the once glittering marriage could no longer sustain itself under the mounting strain. Perhaps the most poignant moment came when Amal was seen visibly breaking down outside the office where the final legal paperwork was signed. Sources describe her as overwhelmed, leaning on close family members for support as she struggled to keep her composure. For someone who has always been admired for her strength, poise, and ability to face some of the most powerful figures in the world, this was a rare glimpse into the deeply personal pain she is enduring. Observers could not help but feel the weight of the situation, watching one of the world's most powerful women crumble under the heartbreak of losing her marriage to one of the most famous men on earth. Now that the divorce is moving forward, questions arise about what the future holds for both George and Amal. For George, this could mean retreating further into a quieter, more private life, perhaps focusing on his children and personal passions. For Amal, many believe she will throw herself into her work, using her career as both an escape and a source of purpose during this difficult time. The couple's children, however, remain at the center of concern. Both George and Amal have always spoken about their love for their twins, and insiders suggest they will do everything in their power to protect them from the fallout of this divorce. Co-parenting will likely be their most important focus moving forward, even if their relationship as husband and wife has come to an end. For years, George and Amal Clooney symbolized something rare in the celebrity world, a marriage that seemed untouchable. Their split is more than just a tabloid headline, it feels like the closing of a chapter in Hollywood history. It reminds us all that even the most admired relationships are vulnerable to the pressures of life, love, and fame. The end of George and Amal's marriage marks a shocking twist in a story that once captivated the world for its romance and strength. Watching Amal break down in the aftermath of signing the divorce papers is a reminder that behind every headline are real emotions, real heartbreak, and real people trying to navigate their pain. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss the latest updates on this story and many others shaking Hollywood right now. We'll continue to bring you the inside details, the emotional truths, and the moments that keep fans talking long after the headlines fade.